was great. Guys came out and competed. All of our players got a lot of reps. We split our practices up, and I thought it was pretty good. Our guys are in shape, I can tell you that, and I was really impressed the way they performed the entire practice. And they got a lot of reps. We did a lot of running out there, and they were able to finish the way we wanted them to.
What was the idea behind having the freshmen practice separately from the veterans?
Just giving the freshmen an opportunity to get some reps. Usually when you bring them in there with all the guys, they don't get as many reps, and you don't get a chance to coach them up as well as you want to. And it gives us a chance to, as coaches, to really coach them up and let those guys get some reps. So when the time they get with our varsity guys, there's not any drag. They can go out and have a great opportunity to compete with those guys. So I thought it went well. Those guys showed us a lot. We got some smart freshmen. You don't have to tell them a lot. Tell them 1 or 2 times, and those guys get it. And that was really impressive.
What was the highlight from day one?
All these fans out here. Seeing all those fans coming out to watch the Ducks was pretty impressive.
Why is that important to you to open up to them again?
Well, they're a big part of it. I really believe if we're going to be the winning football team that we would like for us to be, it's going to take all of us, the fans and all, and you got a passionate fan base that cares. It makes a big difference.
How will the terminology and the tempo of practice translate over from spring to your first practice team?
Especially the varsity. It was night and day compared to when we started in the spring. These guys did a good job in the off season, working and coming out here. We didn't have to do much teaching when it comes to alignment and assignment and those things. Guys knew what to do, and again, I was impressed with the freshmen. You can tell that that month that they were here in the summertime, they put in some work because there wasn't a lot of missed assignments in that practice as well.
Are you guys going to practice outside on Wednesday and Thursday?
That's the plan right now, unless it's too hot. We have a rule where if it's a certain temperature, then we can't come out and practice, and it's a blessing we have an indoor.
It's the hottest you've ever practiced in?
I don't know. It was hot with humidity. We don't have any humidity out here. It's not hot.
Do you know what temperature that has to be for you guys?
I think it's like 105.
You mentioned the reps. Your quarterback's got a lot of them today. Was Allie? Was he go with the morning group? I didn't see him out there.
He was sick. He got a little bug last night and was throwing up. So we just kept him out today.
Use the other two though. Braxton's getting a lot of reps, and obviously Justin Braxton seems to be getting a whole bunch too now.
Well, he was out there, and it was just only 2 quarterbacks, so they're both going to get a lot of reps as fast as we go and as many plays that we run. So they both will get a lot of reps. And it'll be that way throughout practice. This camp.
Some of the receivers, Cobb kind of made some moves out there. Some guys, maybe you mentioned the people I hadn't heard of before, but kind of was a chance for some of those guys to get tons of.
Yeah, especially in this, like I said, this first day because we split practices, and so all those guys are going to get a ton of reps. And we didn't go as fast as we wanted to go today because we didn't have as much depth out there because we split practice up, so we had to slow things down a little bit for those guys, or we just wear them out. But I was impressed with the way those guys came out and worked today.
What practice did he have?
We're having one more day of that.
Who ran a quarterback for the freshman group?
We had Mike, a walk-on, and we actually had Demetrius Burks out there a little bit, playing a little quarterback. And again, for a guy that really don't know the plays as well, I was impressed with some of the things he did.
I know these guys are thrilled to be heading back to the dorms. Talking to them yesterday. What was the reason behind that?
Well, it gives us a chance to all get together, and for coaches, we get a chance to go back to school, and lay in the dorm, sleep on the hard bed, and partner up with each other and get to know each other at night. I think that's really important that our guys continue to bond with one another. I said it yesterday, but in training camp is when your football team really comes together, and it gives us an opportunity to put guys with, again, guys they normally didn't hang out with, and get to know them a little better, get to know their family, what their family's like, and how guys have been brought up. I really think it makes a big difference.
How do you see that unity coming together?
It's been great. I really think these guys really enjoy being around each other now. They joke with each other and they play around with each other, and that's great to see.
You guys have any fun dorm activities planned at all between practices?
No, between practices we're rested. Guys come out here and work really hard, and I want them to get off their feet and really take care of their bodies because we're putting a lot on them, and there's a lot of running going on out there. So they got a chance to rest, and I want them to be fully rested for our meeting tonight. I want them to come in and be excited and enthusiastic for that meeting, and make sure we have a big time meeting tonight.
You mentioned the precautions that you guys take from the heat. I know our news department wanted to ask, what do you guys do on the field in terms of water to make sure that these guys don't overheat?
Drink. You know, we have trainers with their bottles around, and constantly tell our guys to drink when they're not in. Constantly just drink and stay hydrated.
How many scrimmages do you want? Or campaigns?
Not sure. We're gonna have a couple, 3, 4, depends. A lot of it depends on how I feel our team is going. If I feel like they need more than what we have allotted for them, then we'll do more. If I feel they need less, then we'll do less. But right now, we're going to scrimmage. We're going to hit a little bit once we get in the pass. And, but a big part of it is just, telling our guys, I want them to practice like pros. If you ever been to a pro football practice, they don't do a lot of tackling, but they go fast and they stay off the ground. And it's important that we go fast and be where we're supposed to be fundamentally and stay off the ground when we're not tackling.
A lot of your managers and even Joe Salovey are wearing the blue short sleeve
Blue collar shirt, you like that?
Is that a Harbaugh's?
That's one of the things we did at Stanford, and I've done it everywhere I've been, and it's just a mindset of what we want our football team to be like. You hear so much about, guys just come to Oregon for uniforms and all that. Like I told our guys before, there's a lot of people who came before us and worked their tail off to get us and to get the things that we have, and we need to make sure we're putting in the work and putting in the work to get the program back to where it belongs. So the blue collar shirt, you go to one of those car repair shops, you see those guys with those shirts, and I have one that said Willie. So we going to work. Everybody here has a shirt, and I want them in the mind frame every single day. Everything we do, we're working.
A lot of coaches don't want to dwell on the past, but I know that you talked to the guys yesterday at media day. You guys got on a loop in the weight room, some of the losses last year. Why have that kind of playing in their heads?
We don't want to forget those losses. We want to kind of move on and keep going further on, but we don't want to forget those losses. And I want to remind our guys constantly that we got to work so those things don't happen. Hopefully it hurts, and hopefully they hate seeing that and work their tail off so we don't let those things happen again.
Well, as far as installing schemes and stuff, how long does that take? Is it a week or two, and then you're practicing at full speed?
We're practicing at full speed now. We just, again, want to constantly get better. There's no need to just throw it all in right now. We just throw it in and continue to learn. And again, it's great that we had spring practice and then that the guys went out and worked on their own. So if we wanted to throw it all at them now, I feel like we can throw it at them and they'll pick it up, but it don't necessarily make us better right now. We have a long camp. We don't have to rush anything right now. We just got to master all the little things that we're trying to do. We want our guys to be master and expert in the little things that we're doing, and then ultimately the big scheme of things, it all come together. It's kind of like accounting. In college you had accounting, and you start at the beginning. You better know the beginning at the end, or you're going to fail that final. So we want to take our steps and constantly get there. That's it.
Thanks, Willie.
All right, appreciate you all.
Appreciate it.